Good afternoon. Today we are in the middle of the desert. We are going to find something. It's a pretty incredible geologic formation. And due to the shape of this object, it may have been used by Native Americans for some pretty dark purposes. And I'll explain what those are when we get there. There was just thunderstorms that just rolled over us, but it's cleared up. And hopefully we're gonna get to this thing for the sunset. All right, so we are headed up and over these red clay hills, and it should be somewhere on the other side. Look at how many grasshoppers there are. They're just exploding everywhere. Holy, come on, buddy. Oh, look at that. That thing kind of looks like a giant eye. Oh my gosh, this thing is unbelievable. It's so much taller than I thought it was gonna be. Wow. Look at that shadow.
Hey, come on, get out of the shot, dude.
This is a 700-foot tall cliff of sandstone. Tui, come on, man. Come over here. Come over here. Oh my gosh. When this thing was first climbed, the climbers noticed on some of the cracks in the cliff on their way up, bison horns lodged in the cracks. What that means is that this may have been used as a bison jump, which is essentially a place where Native Americans during their hunting expeditions would drive large volumes of bison off the cliff in a more efficient way to kill the animals and harvest their meat, skin, fur. Hundreds of bison would have gotten cornered and eventually pushed to the brink of the cliff where they would fall off to their death. The bison horns being lodged in the sandstone strongly suggest that this was what it was used for. When it was falling down, it probably got the horn caught in the cliff and it ripped out of its head. And it makes perfect sense. This is a natural funnel for an entire prairie land where thousands of buffalo used to roam.
It makes sense to look at this area from above. The bridge to nowhere is a natural focal point for roughly 10 square miles of natural prairie land, positioned between two creek beds and one much larger river. Hunting bands from different tribes, but primarily the Crow, Shoshone, and Cheyenne, could have been aware of this and positioned hunting parties along the natural perimeter to channel the animals to the end of the cliff. Once the bison were jam-packed onto this narrow bridge, they would have stampeded or were jostled by their panicking herd to their 700-foot fall. The hunters would have easily ridden down to the base of the cliff, where they could harvest the rich bounty of meat and resources.
It's a very, very efficient way to kill off a large number of dangerous animals. Can you imagine what the last moments would be like? You're a bison, you're standing at the edge of this cliff, and you have to decide between jumping to your death or being stabbed and shot several times by bow and arrows. Hunting, no matter how you look at it, is kind of a brutal process, but very necessary for human survival. All right, we are headed out. What a sunset. Moments like this make me truly grateful to be alive. I've had 2 knee reconstruction surgeries and spent years and years of my life unable to really move well, unable to get outside, barely even able to walk. And to be able to be in a place like this and experience this kind of beauty and I hope whoever you are out there that you're getting out in the sunshine and fresh air and experiencing some of the endless beauty this world has to offer. I think it's the one thing that we can all agree upon that we should continue to preserve and protect. If you're somebody like where I was for years and years, you know, hang in there, because it will get better. Anyways, we gotta get back to the car now. It's gonna be really dark by the time we're back. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.